That letter shook me. I had always been one of the best employees. I read every complaint she listed and started preparing my defense. When the meeting came, I chose not to bring a witness. Instead, I secretly recorded the conversation on my phone. It was legal where I lived. The owner brought her own witness, a friend she met in yoga class who she had hired recently after firing the longtime secretary. She started going down her list. The first was that I took a week off in August. I explained it was pre-approved leave to attend my cousin's wedding and use it as a short vacation. Then she brought up that I was late one morning in May. I reminded her my car had broken down that day, and I called the office to report it. I even brought the repair receipt dated that same day. Then came the big accusation. She claimed I had committed gross misconduct by breaking health and safety laws while delivering a product. This was the same delivery method she had watched me perform for years. She had never said a word about it. She even had me train others using that exact method. I made it clear that I followed proper procedures and had always done so. After trying and failing to paint me as a liability, she gave me two choices. Accept a 0-hours contract at minimum wage or get fired with 2 weeks' notice. I countered that I was entitled to 12 weeks' notice, since I had been employed for 14 years. She said I had only worked for her for 2 years. I explained that employment law counted my service as continuous. I quoted the law that proved it. She asked for a break to speak with her lawyer. When she came back, she told me that since she was firing me for gross misconduct, she didn't owe me any notice at all. But she was being generous by offering 2 weeks. I asked for a couple hours to think. She agreed. I knew what this was about. One of our remaining major clients had an upcoming delivery that only I could handle. They refused to deal with anyone else after previous disasters. The owner needed me for that job. Without me, she would lose one of her last big accounts. So I called her back. I said I was leaving and declined her offer of the new contract. She insisted on giving me 2 weeks' notice. I reminded her that if I was guilty of gross misconduct, I shouldn't be trusted to deliver anything. It would be best if I left immediately. She panicked. I pretended I was thinking only of the company. After all, who would trust unsafe staff with important deliveries? Then I said I would agree to work a full 12-week notice if she dropped the misconduct charge. It was either that or nothing. She chose the 12 weeks. But that was just the beginning.